It looks like there's more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks to talk about following the Pokemon Presents, focusing on the Terastal mechanic, but that's not all. Apparently, a new Pokemon was shown in the trailer, but not explicitly revealed, and then some story details. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and comment your thoughts down below. But I do want to start this video off with caution, because it's weird that we're getting information about the Presents being allegedly leaked after the Presents. Remember Armored Forms? Yeah, kinda weird how it took until after the reveal of Pokemon Sword and Shield with the confirmation that the region was based off of England, that now we're starting to get these medieval influences. So, there's some shenanigans going on here. However, there's also other shenanigans because the trailer was leaked the day before. How did that happen? Like, it also starts off kind of dismissive and dubious. You know, trailer is 19 minutes long. We know that. Paldea region, that's just leeching other leaks. The academy is based off the fruits. That's a thing. We have the principal, Clavel, doing a treasure hunt. That's too specific to be a coincidence, much like Team Rainbow Rocket, and then talking about other names and other things that haven't been leaked. Okay, so there are a lot of leaks going on with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now, from the marketing team, from the new guy who has just kind of broken everything open with the gyms and new Pokemon and forms, and that ended up getting confirmed because we got to see the Ice-type gym later. So now what's going on here? Well, the problem with Sintra Pokemon is that they are scumbags, that they do not credit their sources, and it seems like they obfuscate their sources to get all the attention for themselves. They're also kind of fraudulent and dubious in how they promote some information. Reminder, Coop is still completely objectively unreliable for any kind of leaked information. If you have it, say it, you know? This is what a leak looks like. No riddles, no ambiguity, no interpretation. Same thing for the new leaker. Coop still gets 90% of the things wrong, therefore you can't take anything as at any value. But now we can start breaking this down, and what I want to do is jump ahead to the end, because this is what makes or breaks Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You can use a new item to change a Pokemon's Terra type. This absolutely 100% needs to be in the game, but can also be assumed to be in the game without any kind of leaks, because as we've seen, competitive aspects of a Pokemon are less and less permanent. That we have hyper training, we have mints. There was the Nature Lady in Pokemon Let's Go, which is the greatest quality of life to ever be introduced in a Pokemon game, but then we've also seen Soup, that turns your Pokemon into their Gigantamax forms, which is a rare form that can be hard to obtain, and many other things. So with something as impactful as Terra types, yeah, you absolutely need a way to change it, a mechanic to do so, or else hackers get to run away with it, because this is hidden power on steroids, and it seems like the raid feature is going to make it pretty rare to get powerful Pokemon and the right Pokemon with the right Terra types. So this mostly just kind of puts the idea on the table. However, I don't know who the source is. If this is the new leaker that has been confirmed through the recent information and all the other things we've been covering, that's good. I like the clarification, because another thing that's kind of weird is this is one of the craziest features that some people are like, oh, you're just overcomplicated, or you're overthinking, it's not that bad. Nah, you're telling me that I can just go out, catch a Pokemon, use the Z-move mechanic, and then it becomes that type. I can change a Pokemon into any of the 18 types. And then there's some other things that influence with that. Still hard to believe. I need as much clarification as possible, because there's a lot of moving parts in a Pokemon battle, and even then we need something that quote-unquote leaks how it works. So let's break this down. Image correctly shows how Terastal works. The stab for Terastal that coincided with one of the original types is 2x. Once again, kind of taking already official information and using it to pad out the leak. Is this speculation? Is this a confirmed leak? Is this just an educated guess based on what we know and kind of explaining it to quell any confusion, who even knows? But when a terrestrialized Pokemon uses a move that matches its Terra type, and at least one of its original types, the move's power will be even greater. This is being posted on Centro Leaks, instead of the actual, like, Central Pokemon for news. So who knows what's going on here, and it's being called Violet League's Terra Edition. New move similar to Hidden Power for Terastal that is always the Terra type. Every Pokemon can learn it. Once again, that's something that just needs to happen and can be assumed will be in the game without any kind of leaks. A fake leaker could take these two concepts, the hidden, like the move that becomes the typing, and then the item to change the Terra type, and then give themselves fake credibility when it inevitably becomes a part of the game. The Hidden Power crossover is kind of interesting. This feels more like Weather Ball in the way that, like, something changes it and then the typing adapts on the fly for that typing. Same thing for even, like, Secret Power and other weird things, but no one really used that in battle. I just don't want Crackpot seeing this, and then when, like, the move is inevitably revealed that they go, why did they get rid of Hidden Power then? And then they come up with some kind of conspiracy that, oh, Terastal was supposed to be in Generation 8, but it was removed because Game Freak is, like, this will happen. 100%. People will be like, oh, it was removed because Game Freak is lazy, and then there was no reason to take out Hidden Power, even though, no, Hidden Power is an archaic mechanic that only gave hackers a massive advantage, so removing it, yeah, and it also, like, destabilized competitive in not really great way, and now it's kind of coming back. Either way, like, it needed to go. There is no justification for Hidden Power remaining in modern Pokemon under any circumstance, and as you can see, Hidden Power is actually so strong that it needs the entire mechanic that you only get to use once per battle on a single Pokemon to revolve around it in a different kind of way. But here's what's weird to me. So, I thought the new leaker suggested that, like, the new feature added the type representation, but didn't really change too much about the Pokemon. So we have regular Magnemite, Electric Steel, that's going to be the stab. But if it becomes normal Terra type, and, like, it terastalizes, then it becomes a pure normal Pokemon with normal stab. Now, we know about the typing, where it's like, yeah, you are just that type of Pokemon now. But I didn't think it loses the Electric Steel stab. And I kind of like it. Like, I like this if true, big if true, because I think it creates a lot more balance and doesn't, like, create, like, an overwhelming offensive pressure, because now you're giving up something for this wild change to your Pokemon, but also it's kind of lame, because it's cool to think about, oh man, I have a Vaporeon, I turn it into a grass type, but then it keeps water grass stab, or you think of, like, really cool stab combinations on Pokemon, or everything kind of becomes a Delmise, where it's like, oh, I'm actually grass, ghost, and steel stab, and then, like, yeah, Terastal, everyone's thinking steel, Delmise or Berserker is just going to be absolutely insane. Probably if those Pokemon are in the game, but speculation, that's competitive, that's some other things when we get the full details. I just find it a little weird that this happens. So it's like, yeah, I'm just normal type now, and then I just have 50% normal damage and I'm giving up whatever else. But it is kind of cool because some Pokemon have really awesome stats, but they're gated by their typing, usually grass or ice. And then if you become the monotype of one of your dual types, you just get the bonus damage. So plus plus, is that 200%, like, is that 2x being suggested, or is it like 1.5x and then another 1.5x? I don't know. This is also weird because adaptability is a thing. And I'm not even saying that, like, oh, take an adaptability Pokemon and then just freaking stack those damages. Like, yeah, these interactions get kind of weird, but I'm also thinking about it from, like, let's say you have a Pokemon like Infernape, and then you take it from firefighting to just fighting, but now you have a fast, close combat, one of the highest base power moves in the game, getting crazy bonus, and you keep an item on it. Everything kind of gets one-shotty, but now again, you're giving up something potentially, and if you're not using your Terastallizing defensively, you're also giving something up. So that's like an idea. Do you turn your Ferrothorn into a Water-type Pokemon to soak the Fire-type hits, but now also have a type advantage against the Fire-type Pokemon that threatened your Ferrothorn? However, it lasts until the battle ends. So, like, there's no undoing it and being like, haha, I'm just going to go back to Ferrothorn now that you brought out an Electric-type Pokemon or something. So you're just effectively making one big shift in the game that can have consequences, but also doesn't, like, have as impending and as looming as an impact as Dynamax and Mega Evolutions. So competitively, still interesting to figure out how this goes, but detail-wise, we're still kind of lacking on everything, and we need a dubious, quote-unquote, leak to fill in the information that is either already happening, or maybe it is that, like, you still keep electric, steel, stab, and then if you become water on top of this, now we have electric, steel, water, plus the move. Now, this is also interesting because the Pokemon you're terastallizing, you are putting in that 4 move slot syndrome, and it is one of those things where, like, Megas did need an item, and Dynamax could just Dynamax any Pokemon at any time, but the move is kind of like your item, but you could still have 2 or 3 Pokemon with the Terastal move. And maybe if it's just like a normal type base move, then like, oh, a normal type Pokemon with that can still get Stab and not have a drawback, but also still might want to Terastalize into, I don't know, fighting. Something like that. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on here with that. Let's talk about the other side of the leaks. Engine's a new Pokemon, Poison Steel. This is an observation. Like, I think that's the problem here, is when observations get passed off as leaks, but that's the trend that's been set by frauds in the Pokemon community. Anyone that covers just leaks nonstop, like A-Drive, they're liars. They are frauds. They are not providing any value. They are not providing any hype by just making stuff up or covering fake information. And that is the problem. Like, leak has become bastardized to the way that it just kind of means discussion or observation about Pokemon, but then just call it a discussion, but you don't, because that doesn't get the views, because the leak is clickbait. I don't know. So, like, yeah, it's like, do we need a leak to tell us this? No. Why didn't the new leaker say this before? I don't know. Is it possible this is a new Pokemon? Yes. Why is no one driving that car? So, like, there are, like, these weird hints and context clues you can take away from it where it seems out of place. Something's piloting that car, and if you want to go Steel Poison type, ooh, it's got purple on it. And after the designs that we've seen in Generation 8 Pokemon Legends and even the revealed Pokemon, like, if said Titan exists, okay, that could be an engine Pokemon, and maybe that's a form of an engine Pokemon that's also in line with the trends we've been seeing from, like, Generation 6, 7 onward, to where every Pokemon has a gimmick. It's either a new typing, it's either a new ability, or it's a new move. This could be an ability, some kind of form change. Also, we now have Pokemon battles on motorcycles. That got hard confirmed with it. So yeah, an engine Pokemon hiding in plain sight, because they've done that before where it's like, is that a new Pokemon? But it's all like blurry and stuff and some weirdness, like the back of Leon's cape having Greedent, and I believe some other Pokemon that were just there, waiting to be revealed officially. So, not out of the ordinary for Pokemon. Would be a funny debate for the next trailer. Sets things up. Is it a leak? No. After that, we have storyline teases. Once again, like context clues. Champion is going to be this rival. The other rivals, you just kind of fill in the blanks, and then, okay, makes sense. People are already suggesting the Rally Flag storyline being related to the villains. Makes sense. They need a place to go. And people are also just speculating off official information that Penny's got some dark secret. You know, your classmate Penny, bit of a shy personality. For some reason, she doesn't seem to come to the academy very often. What is she up to? And if related to the villain story, it all comes together, something. Unfortunately, we don't have the source. We don't know the credibility of these leaks because Centro sucks. But they're the only ones that, like, risk copyright. Because, like, other people, if they cover leaks, they can get taken down and threatened. The reason why you don't see Cerebi talk about it is because back in Generation 5 for Pokemon Black and White, Joe Merrick covered that, got a cease and desist, and he's still terrified that the Pokemon Company will just turn off his website because he decides to cover something. And then we've also seen lawsuits, but for some reason, Centro keeps getting away with it. I don't know. Things are weird. We'll see how it plays out. I'm still trying to figure out the actual information here. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.